We're here in Savu and it's absolutely amazing. As you can see, we're actually on a mooring. And we're probably 4 meters from the shore, which is a bit off-putting at some time, but it's a pretty good spot. So the latest is that Dad's decided that he's gonna fly home and going to sort out his new accommodation and everything, as he's just recently retired. And I'm gonna try and get some crew on board to give me a hand with the passage. So that's pretty much that. For the moment, we're gonna head into town and pick up some new mattresses, some pillows, and make up the other double beds on the boat and get ready for having some more crew aboard. So if you want to know a good time to go to the markets to buy local stuff, it's whenever the cruise ship comes in. The streets lined with little markets all set up. So we might have a look at that a bit later if we get bored. Well, we've got the mattresses aboard. It was a bit awkward to try and film, but we got them. Now we need pillows and blankets. Some pillows and found a couple of blankets. They're odd colours and designs, but that's alright. At least we'll have them if we need them. It's about 7:30 in the morning. All our gear is packed and we're going scuba diving. Can't wait, and it's bright. That's better. Morning. How you going?
Good.
Nice.
How are you?
Good.
Strong faith, close family, choosing love in the midst of tragedy. When I met you, something changed in me. Better with you than I'll ever be. 'Cause when you walk into a room, life gets a little sweeter. When I look at you, I see a little clearer. Through the years and every change, we'll put up a fight. 'Cause you're my love, my everything. You are my life. We moved west towards the city. Grew up fast and got a little gritty. We found love, worked hard. Bought a house with a big backyard. When I met you, something changed in me. I'm better with you than I'll ever be. 'Cause when you walk into a room, life gets a little sweeter. When I look at you, I see a little clearer. Through the years and every change, we'll put up a fight. 'Cause you're my love, my everything. You are my life. When you walk into a room, life gets a little sweeter. When I look at you, I see a little clearer. Through the years and every change, we'll put up a fight. 'Cause you're my love, my everything. You are my life. You are my life. You are my life.
It's official. Dad's booked his tickets and is flying back on Friday. And so we're going to head into immigration and do the paperwork to get him removed from crew from the boat so that I don't run into any issues. And we'll do some grocery shopping and see what else we can get up to today. So we just went to the supermarket to pick up some cheese and butter, and now we're going to go to the market and try and get some fresh fruit and veggies. This looks like the fruit and veggie market. Now just heading to the bread shop, we'll get a loaf of bread and then head back to the boat, and we might look to do a bit of a fuel run, I think. using old palm oil containers for our diesel, and we just clean them out. But that seems to be what's been done all through Fiji, as jerry cans aren't very common and oil bottles are. So we're just grabbing all the empty ones out and gonna load them in the dinghy and head in to fill them up. I guess that's $2.20 or so Australian, so it's not too crazy, but we'll be getting a bit of it. And then we can just carry the fuel down the beach, load up, head back to the boat. So we're getting close to the time that we're going to be leaving Fiji. For Dad, he's got another 2 days here, and then I would say hopefully I'll be out of here in about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. At this rate, it's about the 12th of October, and so I want to be out of here at the end of October, 1st of November sort of thing. So yeah, about 2.5 weeks. So we don't want to have too much cash, otherwise we'll have to transfer it back and we'll lose more money. And so we're hoping that we could get fuel with our card, but they don't accept card. And my ATM card only works in my ATM card only works in ANZ ATMs, and they don't have any here in Savu. So Dad's got to get the money out, so he's gone for a walk into town, and he'll probably be back in about half an hour. So I'll sit here and watch our fuel and wait for him to get back. Dad made it back, and it was probably 20 minutes, if that, and said there wasn't a queue at the ATM, which is very unusual for Fiji. We've got the fuel back on the boat. Dad's just putting it in the fuel locker. It's a bit of a tight squeeze to get them all in there, but they fit. And it means they're not going to be bouncing around everywhere, which is a good thing. Now we need to get in the shade and have a cold drink of water. So it's currently 9:15 and we're just turning up to immigration for the second time. They told us that you can only do change of crew a day before leaving, which I'm not sure how that works, because if we had just arrived and wanted to part ways, that'd be a bit odd, but we're here nonetheless, and it's less than 24 hours until Dad flies out, and so we're gonna try and get the paperwork sorted. I've watched a lot of other YouTube channels doing their check-in and departure and everything with immigration, and they all show how long it can take, and I wasn't quite sure why. Now I am. We just went back and they've given us a massive big long list of all the different things they need, and one of them means we've got to walk back to the marina and get a letter from them to say that I'm actually here and I exist. So that's an interesting one, but gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. So we'll head back and go through that list and see if we can get all the documents they need. Otherwise, Dad will just leave. Well, I got the letter from the marina, and I've got a document that's been emailed to me that I need to print out, but they refuse to print stuff at the marina, so I'll have to go in town somewhere, I guess. I'm not sure where yet, but one more thing to work out. Looks like we found an internet cafe. We're back at the other end of town to immigration. I got my documents printed out at the internet cafe, and now it's attempt number 3 to do change of crew, and that's all we're doing. We're not even checking out yet, so I'm not sure how checkout's gonna go if it's this hard just to do change of crew, but we'll try again. And like that, we're done. 3rd time's the charm. We're officially solo on the boat, and that only took about an hour and a half, so not too bad. Well, Dad left this morning, and it's my first time on the boat by myself, and we've got a bit of a blow happening at the moment. I wouldn't say I'm real worried yet, but I've taken down some of our sunshades so that they're not catching in the wind. I've dropped another line down and connected onto the mooring, just in case, I guess. Other than that, there's not a lot else I can do. It's blowing at about 20 knots, gusting up to 25 at the moment, but it's kind of picking up as we speak, so I'll just keep an eye on it and see how my first night on the boat by myself goes.